Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Mini Let's Play. Very excited to continue this playthrough, and many of you do seem to be interested in watching more, and that makes me very happy, because my god, is this game not intricate and fun in the best ways that a city builder should be? In my opinion, it is. It's got a little bit of jankiness, like I've said, but really, when the systems come together, they come together real nicely. I want to mention that if you do want to continue watching more of this game on the channel, the best thing you can do for that is drop a like and a comment down below. It really helps me understand what kind of content you guys are interested in watching, and that's how I make adjustments to my schedule. It's all based on you guys' interests, so make sure you let me know. Drop that like, drop that comment, and if you have any suggestions or requests or anything you have, any questions you might have, feel free to ask away. Today's session should be pretty interesting. We got a lot to do. First things first, though, just a quick overview of where we stand right now. Well, first of all, okay, no, first things first, for real, is this thing has been annoying me ever since I left it in its state last session. I should mention, actually, that I'm kind of recording this back-to-back with the previous session, so any comments or requests or anything like that in the previous episode's comments, I won't be able to address right now. I'm recording back-to-back partly because I couldn't help myself, I'm sorry, and partly because my schedule's super busy in April, so I'm trying to make the best use of my time anticipating some, early access and stuff to other games. So I hope you guys don't mind. Now, where was I? A little bit of an overview. So we've got power generating fine. This is working a-okay. We've got this block, this residential block, finally with some entertainment. We've got a university setup going down. That's what we did last session. We got the university, this technical university, where we'll be researching chemistry, and we've got these residential, I guess these halls of residence, as they're called, for the various students that'll be going to this university. We're going to want to get more professors, though. We don't have that many professors. We're going to want to get more, but that's an easy fix. And apart from that, we also got our clothing factory set up. Now, again, we're importing fabric, but we need to export clothes, so to make that money back. We do have a truck ferrying goods back and forth, but we do need to make sure that our train here, that's all the way over here, is actually going to load up on clothes as well, so that it actually exports them when it gets to the customs house. So that's one thing that we've already taken care of. Wow, super efficient episode. And then down over here, I actually want to get our fabric factory set up as well, but that's not going to happen, I think, for a little while still. And that's because, well, it's a whole chain of events, really. So if I could just find it, various industries, fabric factory. So we need crops, which is why I want it to be in this area, because I can have a truck ferrying the crops over. We need chemicals, and we need power. Now, before we get onto that, I just want to mention, since we are harvesting right now, that means we're going to get a lot of crops coming through. You can see 29 tons has already been stored in the agro farm, but it'll be moved to this grain storage in due time. So we've got all of that working right now, so that's great to see. We need to keep an eye on how self-sufficient this is. But back to the topic at hand, we want to get our fabric factory here. So crops available, good to go. Chemicals not available. Now, importing chemicals is extremely expensive, which is why we want to avoid doing that. Instead, we want to get our own chemical plant going, which is where? It's here. There's a chemical plant. But to have a chemical plant, we need to research chemistry. That's why we got the university here in the first place, so we can research chemistry. So we'll do that in soon enough, because as you can see, a chemical plant needs gravel, wood, props, oil, and power, of course, to produce chemicals. It is a very slow trickle. It is a very, very slow trickle, actually. I just realized how slow it is. And the thing is, we need oil for it. Now, oil is pretty expensive as well, if I recall correctly. Okay, oil's not that expensive, so we could import oil to start. But we will eventually want to be entirely self-sufficient, and in order to do that, we would need to get an oil rig. The thing about the oil rig is I have not yet found a place near me where oil is actually available. And now here's the thing. Here's like one of my complaints about this game. I wish that when I selected something like an oil rig or an oil refinery, it would tell me where I can find the resource. Just like highlight the whole map, as if I were showing wireframe, highlight the whole map and tell me where oil or whatever resource I'm looking at is available. Because this is all red. There is... Holy crap. Okay, this is still close. That's not bad. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Wow, that's far. So that's going to be a challenge, getting oil from over here. all the way back to our... Oh, hello. Okay, we've got another pocket over here. Cool. Okay, so this I think is closer, right? Still not close, but closer. Okay, we'll search more later. But we're going to have to get oil, and oil is going to have to be set up over here, which compounds our issues because then we'll have to use a train to get it all the way back here. Anyway, it's a lot of work. There's a lot coming. So there's a lot to do, and that's what I like about this game. I should mention also that in the comments someone had asked about natural gas, or made mention about natural gas. Now again, since oil rigs are available, and if I recall my 10th grade chemistry correctly, the way oil and natural gas works is I think natural gas pockets sit above oil pockets. I could be mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong and you know better. But so maybe we'll actually see oil rigs because in the oil refinery, we do produce bitumen as well as fuel. So, you know, we might actually see more resources added. This is still early access, remember. Now, there's all that to do. The other thing I realized I haven't taken care of is public well-being, which is extremely important. Now, when I say that, I mean we don't have any fire stations, folks. We don't have any hospitals, folks, so we're gonna have to fix that. But the first thing I'm gonna do, the first thing I'm actually going to do is fix up my whole track situation. I've been testing this thing and it doesn't work that well, and I'm actually going to put a cut in because you do not need to watch me fiddle as much as I'm going to have to fiddle right now. I hope you don't mind. I know you guys have asked for me to not cut all that often, but this is going to be a bit of tedium because this is a bit of a mess. And I'll clean it up and then I'll explain what I did and why, because I feel like that'd be much smoother watching. So bear with me for a second, folks. Okay, and we're back, and I know it seems like I didn't do much, but it literally took like 7 or so minutes to set this up. I'm going to explain what we're doing here. So I haven't built the tracks yet, but I have blueprinted them out. We've extended our little roundabout over here. It's got a bit of a funkier shape. It's not so perfectly circular anymore, which is unfortunate, but I think a necessity after all of my testing. We've also moved some of our semaphores around a little bit, so just to explain everything, I'm going to quickly go over it. We've added another crossing down here as well, so that a train that's about to enter this station or leave this station can cross over based on what track it needs to be on. We still have our two-way semaphores down here, and we added another set of one-way semaphores over here, so that there's another block sooner rather than later on this set of tracks. But the real problem is over here, right? This has been a bit of a bane of my existence. So let's talk about this real quickly. We've moved our semaphores over here right up against this platform so that before we even get onto the road, this train should either stop or keep moving. So so it doesn't block the road, right? Then we have this whole roundabout spreading out a little bit. Unfortunately, we had to add a lot of length here. But the thing is, with that short roundabout, what was happening often, again during my testing, was that the train would get past a semaphore, or yeah, it would get past a semaphore but still block an entrance or an exit point, so the trains in the roundabout couldn't move or the trains couldn't get in and out of the platform. So I had to adjust that. So what I've done is I've added a two-way further down over here, so a train can go all the way past this entry and exit point and then stop over here, and hopefully that's far enough along that they're not going to block these paths. Now, if they do block them, then we have these lights hopefully to stop the trains, and then down the line even further we have the one-way lights. So on the right track is where trains will be rolling. They're sticking to their rights. We do have these crossings here and over here as well, so that if they need to swap over down the line, they can. Hypothetically, this should work and solve our issues. I've got all of the other lights and stuff still working. I might actually want to add another set of lights somewhere down the middle over here. There are a couple of gaps here that I might be a little bit too big. It's fine for now, I think. But yes, hopefully that does the trick, and hopefully it's the last of the train woes. We're going to hit that play button, we're going to let this get settled down, and then we're going to start tackling some of the other issues I was talking about moments ago. So let's go ahead and hit play, and let's go ahead and build all of these tracks using rubles. There we go. Beautiful. Now, please, dear God, let this work. Let this work. And again, if anybody in the comments notices what's going on and why this might not be working smoothly, feel free to let me know, because I do look at those comments, especially for any suggestions or tips or ideas that might be floating in there, or even requests. Now, let's make sure our people don't die in a fire, in a wildfire, please. Let's make sure that we take care of that before it's any later. I just noticed that between sessions. I was like, hold on a second. I have not built a fire station or a hospital for that matter. And what I think I'll do is I could put the fire station here, but I'm tempted to put it over here because it's closer to more buildings, I think. It's closer to these. Like, these guys are playing with chemicals and stuff, right? So we might want to get a fire station closer to this area and let this road still move down. So stick to, like, over here, I think. We'll be able to flatten that terrain and plop this down without any issue. Like so. Should be good. Maybe nudge it over a bit. That should be good. Let's just make sure. Better safe than sorry, right? If I pop you down like that, can I still fit the road next to you? That's the big question here. The answer is yes, I can. All right, cool. Not gonna, well, actually, you know, maybe we might as well do it before something goes wrong and it won't let me do it anymore. So let's go ahead and get that done. We're also going to get the hospital. Now, the hospital I want to put down over here, because I feel like that'll be close enough to more or less all of the residences. These guys might miss out, but it's okay. We're going to get ambulances anyway, so they'll be fine. They'll be fine. We'll go ahead and put you down over here. I think we should be able to connect the roads and stuff. And it was suggested to me in the comments a couple episodes ago that if things aren't lining up, I just have to do a quick roundabout, spin around, and things should start lining up, which I find hilarious, but if it works, it works. Go ahead and flatten the train over here. Hopefully, I don't think we're paying for it. Yeah, correct. We're not paying for it. Flatten the train. I wish the footpaths would line up nicely. Okay, let's do that. Go ahead and get the roads down. Oh, of course. Well, that's just fine. What we can do is we can extend you a bit and hopefully... Oh. Oh, no, don't tell me. Okay. Interesting. Interesting situation here. What if we do that? Drag you down this way and put you there. Beautiful. Just a matter of a little bit of flattening. Not the end of the world. Hook you up. Let's hook you up over here. Won't let me. Great. You can do that instead. And then do something like that. Beautiful. That's the hospital. That's the fire station. Everything's hooked up more or less. I could hook you up like this. There we go. Move you over like that and connect you over here. Oh, nice. Okay, that actually worked quite nicely. Yeah, all right, let's go ahead and get all that built. And the footpaths as well. Beautiful. Then the buildings, pay with rubles, please and thank you. Done and done. And we also want to get some more fire stations down, actually. We want to get a fire station up over here, because we're actually not safe here at all. So let's go ahead and get... we don't need a hospital up here, but we definitely need a fire station. And I think I'd like to make sure that this is protected as well from a fire, so I want to put it somewhere in this area. That's the best clearing, I think. This is a little too tightly packed. Too much crap going on over here, unfortunately. So maybe we'll just find a spot over here. Drop it down. Okay, it's not bad. There we go. I'm gonna flatten it for free, please and thank you. Should be able to get a connection here. I think I'll be able to connect that. Well, I'm not spending any money unless I actually say to build it, so big a descent. Alright, it's okay. Flatten it down like so. A touch more. Should be fine over here. Almost. Almost. A little bit more flattening never hurt anybody. There we go. And what are we building again? The fire station. There it is. Yeah, flatten the back a bit more and pop you down right there. Go ahead and spend the rubles, and let's get you built with the rubles as well. Cool. That's all good. And then finally, we'll actually want 2 more fire stations. One over here, because we want to make sure that these things don't burn down. They're also, I mean, especially if they're making synthetic fabric over here, or synthetic clothes over here. We want to make sure that no fires are going to go off over here either. I think a nice central position is not a bad idea for that, of course. Go ahead and flatten that all out, and there we go. Build you using rubles as well. Alright. We're not done with these fire stations, by the way. There's one more step with them, but don't worry. We'll do that right away. We'll do that right away. One last fire station. I think over here is a nice idea. Easy access down this main road that gives access to all of these structures. So maybe we can find a nice spot over here so this road can still extend out that way. Something like this, maybe. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Flatten all that out for free. God, I love when it's for free. Sun's a setting. A and A. And now, the final step. Oh, that's actually going to take more time than I expected. Let's start with over here then. So this fire station needs to get at least one fire truck. And one of these fire trucks is not like the others in that it's better. And I think, ooh, this one's at 90. A Polish fire truck. This one, 87 kilometers per hour. I'm looking at the speed. But the speed slash level is what I assume is the indicator of actual value. Like if you're fast but you can't put out a fire, then you're a useless fire truck. So let's go ahead with this one here because it's best. And I'm not sure what DDR stands for. DDR. Yeah. Because USSR, Poland, Czechoslovakia, DDR. Why am I not familiar with that? Anyways, we'll get the one fire truck. That should be enough for now. We're not that big a city just yet. There's just the one fire truck over here. And we'll get a fire truck over here as well. It's 2, and then we're going to get a fire truck to this one. And we're going to get one fire truck down over here. Just one for now. Should be enough across the board, I think. We'll find out. And where is our hospital? You will need some ambulance. With an ambulance, we want speed, right? In case someone's dying. 100 kilometers per hour sounds good to me. Let's get 2. We've got how many people? Over 1,000 people. You know what? Let's get 3. I'm trying to play this realistically, not mechanically. As many of you who frequent this channel will know, that's kind of how I like to approach things. So, I'm trying to pretend for 1,500 people, 1 ambulance, not enough. All right, time to relocate some of these citizens who don't work over to our university residences. Okay. Okay, and it automatically stops me from relocating the wrong type of people. That's good. Residence is full. This one is not. So basically, if you have a basic education, you can go to university. But then you don't go to work, though. That's important. You don't go to work. So let's not send too many people to university. On that note, let's also make sure that we have enough professors. So you are focusing on the technical university and the bus platform. I wonder if we get some more. We can actually get immigrants. We can invite immigrants from various blocks to do various things. So for example, I can get 5 experts for the cost of 5,000 rubles, and they're the ones who can actually teach university. They can teach at a school. So it might not be a bad idea to just kind of get a bunch of them. Get a bunch of them, and wow. 2 students to 1 professor, that's a great ratio. That's a great ratio. Staff is coming in as well. What I'm thinking is, there we go, it's starting to fill up a little bit. It's a combination of staff and professors that can get the students. And if I start to research chemistry right away, I think it takes professors away from teaching. So what I'm going to do first is allow the teaching to happen, because this is kind of a loop, right? Professors teach students, students become professors. So that becomes a loop, and those same professors can research chemistry or engineering or whatever it might be. Yeah, this is good. I like this. And I think we have enough professors, and I think we have enough students as well. 85, 60. You add that together, you get 145. I need more professors. Well, hopefully more of them will be working soon. Fair enough. Anyways, I think this is working okay. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of work here, though. You don't need to go to the bus platform. Instead, you're going to work at the fire station and at the hospital. Or you know what? At the fire station and... No, yeah, the hospital. Let's do that. 50-50 split. Hospital needs more people, I believe. Fire station's pretty small. Just needs 12 people. The hospital, though, needs 50 staff and 50 doctors. Holy crap. Now, doctors are also specialists or experts, as you can see. So it's the same people that teach at a university are the same people that'll work at the hospital as doctors. So let's make sure we get a couple of them here. You're working the grocery store, the school, and the pub. Let's get rid of the grocery store and the pub, and let's add that, and let's go ahead and get some more experts in here. Cool. School and hospital, cool. So there are a lot of educated people living in this building. A lot of very, very highly educated people. Now, you're all headed to the bus platform, which is great. Now, do we have enough buses and movement? I think not. We've got a lot of workers that are flowing in and out constantly, but we are also constantly at a shortage here in terms of the worker versus our maximum productivity, and that's really hurting us. That is really hurting us. Now, why is this train stuck over here? And are all of our trains stuck? All of our trains are stuck. So this did not solve anything. This did not solve anything. Wonderful. Wonderful. Wonder if I set up another set of semaphores here. Cancel these. You go through. You'll get stuck there. What's stopping you from coming through? It might just be... because it feels like every once in a while you have to, like, redo all of them. Go ahead and do that. This train is coming through as well. It'll get stuck there because it's going to hit a red light. But once this train goes past that... once it goes past that, sorry. This train should be released. Yeah, there it is. This train's still stuck, though. Because what? Because it wants to go here? It should be able to loop around. I've got that crossing there for that very purpose. Maybe after this train goes by, that train will get released. Swear to God, this is more of a like a train simulator. You're gonna go by, you're gonna hit... no, you're gonna get stuck there. Why are you gonna get stuck there? There's nothing stopping you. There's no release. Now you're gonna get stuck here as well, aren't you? Certainly feels like it. You know, this whole train thing kind of starting to get on my nerves. Like, what are you gonna do? Surely you're gonna cross over because your path is blocked there. No, you're gonna stick to that side. How does that make any sense, buddy? How does that make any sense? Okay, he's gonna go through. Keep going, just accelerate. Really kind of breaks your flow and momentum, doesn't it? Thing is, they're both on the same side of the tracks. But okay, let's see. Once that train gets past this block, did you just go through this train? Wait, and what released you? This train crossed over. Okay, interesting. Trying to find where the gaps are. Trying to find where the gaps are. I'm wondering if I should pull this block, if I should make a block closer, like here, for example. Maybe, we'll find out. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to do is, well, I think what I was in the process of doing was getting more buses moving people around. Now, one thing that I need to do for sure is get a microbus of sorts. 7 passengers should be enough. And get it to move people from the bus stop to here. And then I want to get another microbus. 7 people, again, should be enough. Moving people from the bus stop to here. Make sure those fire stations have people. Now back over here, we want to make sure that there's no distribution going on. Or actually, wait, hold on. I can just tell people to go here instead, right? And let's split it so that the livestock farm gets more people than less. Should be a fine split. We need to get this train system running smoothly. Otherwise, we're like losing so much money. I want to try and keep us above 5 million. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but that's sort of a personal goal I set up for myself. You've got green lights all the way through. Green, green, green. Okay. Should be good. It should be good. Alright, what's going on here? Do we want to get another chav bus? Actually move people... Oh, this is getting very crowded. That is quite the backup of buses, and I don't know how I feel about that. What I might want to do is get another bus stop. Yes, I'm going to get another bus stop, and I'm actually going to dedicate it to this corner. Everyone can reach this bus stop. It's at a great spot. That bus stop is at a great spot. I don't think some of the far off folks will be able to reach. That's a lot of buses. Alright. And all the workers are getting on to whatever bus comes first. Like, they don't give a damn where the bus is actually going. They don't have jobs like that per se, so I need to split them up. Alright. Go ahead and get a large bus platform still. And I might actually pop it in over here. You know what? That's a nice little nook for it. It'll have power still. Easy access. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead and do that. I'll pop you down over there. And then I'll get a couple more buses, more chavs. Let's actually make sure you are going not to this bus platform, but to this one. Let's make sure you are doing the same thing. And we're gonna get 2 buses. You're going to pick people up here and drop them off here. Yeah, begin. Now let's go ahead and copy that schedule onto this vehicle as well. So you, yeah. Begin, and I just realized the little microbuses here are probably picking up useless people as well. So let's make sure we don't do that. By useless people, I mean students and passengers who are just looking for a good time. Don't go to the nuclear power plant when you're just looking for a good time. Why do we have such few professors working at any given time? Are they like done their work sessions? Do we add more of them going to the... We do that? Maybe? More of them will work here? All these professors are reaching the end of their... No, they're at the start of their working shifts. I guess a couple of them have ended their working shifts. If you're 7 hours into your working shift, why are you at home? Average of everybody in that group. Alright, that's fine. I'm like freaking out over nothing. But it is nice to see people getting an education. It's a nice little university like area as well, in my opinion. Like, we've got a pretty good view for most of these students, I think. Over the river, the mountains off in the distance. Power lines off in that distance over there. I don't know. Pretty happy with this setup. These guys don't have a very good view, though. Holy crap. Oh my god. You could see somebody changing in their room if they keep their blinds open. That's not good. Oh, university kids. Ah, yes. A glorious education for our glorious people in our glorious Soviet Republic. Tovarish. Alright. How are we doing? There's the cargo train. There's the passenger train. And there's the other cargo train. Alright. I distracted myself for a little while and nobody is stuck anywhere. Why is there a professor at the fire station? I think he just likes the pole and he's like, oh, I want to go up and down the pole. God damn it, man. More important jobs for you. Well, sorry. That statement sounds like not what I wanted to say. There are other jobs for you. Working at being a firefighter is a very important job. But we need our professors in here. Okay, this is good. We are getting an education. Alright, this feels good. Now what's happening over here? Are all of the buses still... Maybe I need to redistribute some of the love here. Like, I'd like to dedicate this platform just to getting people working down here. You know what I mean? Like there, 30 workers, right there. Boom. This bus carrying 4 workers. You need to carry more workers. Hopefully many of these 30 are actually going to go up to the train platform. Yeah, quite a few of them did. Alright, now hopefully there's a train coming to pick you up as well. And we have another bus arriving with 28 workers. This is good, this is good. There's the passenger train. 7 people working here, 2 people working here. All right. At least things are being worked on. That's a good starting point. And we got a lot of crop from our fields. I wish I'd actually kept a track of how much. These are still growing. Oh my god. Wait, no. They've been harvested, ready to transport. I guess we're waiting for trucks to arrive. Pretty cool, though, seeing... Oh, hey, I didn't notice a little animation there. Like earlier. That's neat. Neat. Alright, so we are starting to get a little bit more self-sufficient. Ooh, we're just below 6 now. Obviously, still at a bit of a deficit, but, like, I have to pay for construction and stuff, obviously. What can you expect? Making a fair bit of money, though, selling coal. Sold some clothes. If I could make more clothes, holy crap, man. If I could make more clothes. What's our split? That's our split. Wouldn't mind a bigger split. Did you really empty nothing? And you're carrying 22 workers? Okay, good. Because we need to get livestock happening as well, because we don't have a lot of livestock coming through. If I'm not mistaken, this has been pretty slow. We have a lot of crops, we have some livestock, but just 7 workers? Yeah, they need more. Looks like we've smoothed this out, though. I jinxed it right now saying that. Now, down over here, what is our population looking like? We've got 132 people with a university education. I think a big chunk of that came from when we brought them in. I wish I could, like, pin this. I could see the numbers. We've had a steady increase lately, though. No escapes. That's nice to see. That is nice to see. Lots of unemployment, though. I'm wondering if I, like, get another pub or something. Wow, this pub has a lot of booze, but not a lot of staff. Okay, fix that. You're working... Maybe we stop sending you to the bus platform here. Then you... Well, we're already doing the pub and the cinema. Let's stick to the pub and the cinema. That seems wasteful. Let's send at least a couple people to the bus station. Do it like that. Otherwise, we're just sending too many people up here. Now, over here, we've got doctors and staff. That's good. Good. Over here, yeah. Sorry, just a little paranoid, I guess, about how well our system is working. And what number did I say we had? I need to try and remember. 132 right now on the 21st of May, 1970. 132. That should be an easy enough number to remember, right? Of course, I won't, but should be easy. 10 workers in here. Oh no, train. Don't leave with just 5 people. We've left 7 people behind. Damn. I'm wondering if I get another passenger train to make this less of a problem. Oh. You stopped? Because this train is gonna... Oh no. Kill everybody on this train, apparently. Okay. Sure. Let's see how long this stop is, actually. That's going to loop around the loop, go down over here, go through the lights, and does that mean you're going to be released when it goes through the lights? Or are you going to run out of power instead? Lights are on, though. But for the first time in forever, we don't have anybody working at the power plant. Oh, there we go. But you are able to move right away. Okay, so it's fine. It's not perfect. Because that train just crashed through this one. Could I put these semaphores? I couldn't. That was the problem. That was my struggle. I couldn't put them here for some reason. Can't put them there. Really annoying. It'll do. It'll do. Just fine. Where's our cargo train? There it is. Are you carrying a livestock with you? You are. 4.6 tons. Alright, that's good. That's good. Gotta get that going. You know what? We're not doing that bad for money. Only when I build stuff. And I could actually make myself like self-sustaining as far as construction is concerned as well. That is another thing you can do. Anyway, so you're going to drop off all of the crop and the livestock, but can't really drop off too... Oh, okay, you know what? Food production's up. Liquor production is okay. Need more people coming here. Like, the other option I have is I could put down another bus platform that only services other work areas. That way I can micromanage it a bit more, but I just feel like that's a little bit much. Well, look at that. 3 workers, 27 workers. That's not enough workers. Maybe I need to send more. New vehicle type available. Okay. First of all, let's split you 50-50. And let's get you just to this bus stop. Trying to get more people going here. This is a very important production hub. I mean, this is too. That's all of our electricity, but this is also very important. 2 buses coming right now with like a total of 30 workers among them. That's not enough. Now, what's this? Is that a tram or is that a bus? It looks like a big bus. A new vehicle has been released into the market, available for purchase with dollars. Ugh. I'm gonna pay dollars for this thing? Oh, it's from Germany. From the other Germany. 127 passengers. It's not bad. That's not bad. But, God forbid we pay the communist pigs for anything. Be gone. I said, be gone. Forever. Alright, quick check again. Still at 132. I wonder how long it takes for people to graduate. 602 people with no education. I wonder what kind of... like, what kind of work can you do with no education? And can I actually make you leave? Can I relocate you to nowhere? You know, you have a basic education. You just don't have a job. Could get another pub down. Get some more people working that way. Or you know what I could do? I could start the propaganda... I could start the media machine. Get a TV station. Holy crap, TV stations are huge. Get a radio station instead. They are also pretty big. It's just that I don't understand how we can have so much unemployment. We're never working at capacity. Is it just because of shift times? What I could do is I could... Actually, I think I'm at max for these. Yeah, because you can adjust how many people you want to max out at a certain type of job. All right, that's fine. So in that case, I don't want to import chemicals. Like I said, I'm fine with importing fuel. Maybe I start looking at fuel. Or maybe I do look at TV and radio stations. Go ahead and get... Where would I put it down, though? Do I want to start sending a bus from this station up this way or something, where I'll have a TV station or radio station? Like, I wouldn't mind putting them over here, but it's just a matter of where I'll be sending people. Because this will be more housing over here once we need housing. Right now we definitely don't. Right now we need jobs. What other kinds of jobs can we get? We can do gravel. We can actually export gravel and stone and stuff. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. We've got spots here. The road network's already set up. Would be pretty easy. Or what we could do is we could do wood cutting, because like we were saying, the chemical plant requires wood and gravel and oil. Okay. Okay. So if I'm getting oil from here... If I'm getting oil from here, I could transport it over to here, because we have crop here already, and we can get wood as well as... gravel? Yeah, we can get gravel. Gravel appears at these like rocky areas. Also need flat terrain. Okay. We could do that. Definitely get wood from here. Gravel. Don't want to have to travel too far for gravel, but okay, let's take a look at other industries. Various industries, I think. Yeah, wood cutting. And sawmill. That makes boards. Now, actually, I can export those as well. They don't make that much money, I don't think. Boards are 12.87. Wood is... where? You can't buy or sell wood. That doesn't make any sense. There it is. 8.56. Not that great. Not that great. Bricks. Maybe we can look at a brick factory. I believe brick requires coal and something else. Just trying to figure out what to do next. Concrete. Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe we should start getting some gravel and wood. Where the hell's the brick factory? Oh, there it is. So it needs 33 tons of coal to produce 51 tons of brick. And can you load up brick? You cannot load up brick. Can you load up brick? Probably can load up brick. Or it needs to be a warehouse. Oh, we can set up a warehouse over here. So fine, if I get a brick factory built. Bus station is where? Bus station is here. We'll put a brick factory like over here-ish. And the conveyor belt, oh, there's only a conveyor belt in, there's no conveyor belt out? Seriously, I'm gonna have to drive all the way to the warehouse? Come on. What is this, the 60s? Alright. That's fine, maybe we do it though. Place you down like so perhaps, because then we can feed the coal directly into the thing without needing to drive coal in at least. Do something like this over here. What do you think? What do you think, party? I think this makes sense. Because it's close to the bus platform as well. Yeah, let's do this. Just a little unfortunate that we have to take a truck over to the train, like, cargo loading station, but not everything can be automated, I guess. I just hope that the conveyor belt can reach here. Let's make sure. Yeah, I can. Good. We'll do that, and we'll get the road here as well. Crossing not allowed. I think it's just because of lights over there. That's fine. You goddamn kidding me? Too big a descent. Go ahead and flatten this a bit. That should make it possible. Thought I saw the lights, the colors change. There we go. That works for me. Alright, let's go ahead and build you. Let's go ahead and build... Let's get our electricity running. I want to make that mistake again. There we go. Look, where the hell did it go? A little messy, not the cleanest, but that's fine. Auto build that, and let's go ahead and auto build our conveyor belt as well. And let's get this thing built using rubles. Alright, so bricks will be had, hopefully relatively easily. People will be working there, hopefully relatively smoothly. And then we're gonna need a truck that actually drives and brings things to, like, what, a warehouse, I assume? Train, not aggregate, cargo station? Yeah, 0.8 tons of bricks. Really? That's it? So then I'll need an open warehouse. Open storage, I mean. Alright, open storage can store either 264 tons or 696 tons of bricks. We'll probably go with the small one. And it does have some automation available to it. Okay. I'm starting to regret this construction. Should have waited a little bit and actually figured this out. Alright, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. If I want to, let's see, you can store how much? 56 tons. Well, see, the thing is, when a train arrives, I want it to load up more easily. So no, this is fine. This is ideal, actually. Because what I need to do is I need to get... the open storage small. Here, let's say. I'm just trying to figure this out right now. If I put this over here, right? then I can use the factory infrastructure system to load onto this. Yes. So it's a smooth flow. Okay. That makes sense to me. We just need to get a road that maybe goes down this way. Hopefully it can actually fit here. Not really. There's a bit of an issue over here. All right, what we'll do is wait until the sun rises. Seems like it's doing exactly that right now, and then we'll take care of that. Oh no, what's going on over here? What have you done? What have you done? How have you ended up on the wrong side of the track? Go. Go. Get. Go. Just not sure how that might have happened. And the question is, are you going to go crashing through this train, make your way, or are you going to get stuck here? Go crashing through that train, you'll still end up on the wrong side unless you take this crossing, which you have done. Excellent. And you're going to go right through that train, through here. That's going to free these trains up. It's going to free this train up, and this one, as soon as it goes through that block, you'll be fine. See, this is what I mean. Like, I don't understand. It's like the game is missing something. I'm not sure what. Last chance to buy. I'm okay. It's a tram. I don't have a tram network set up just yet. Finally, these buses are arriving. I feel bad for everybody who got stuck. Oh, nobody got stuck in that one. Nobody got stuck in that one. Nobody got stuck in that one. Delay is going to be very annoying for me because now all these buses are kind of moving together. It's that domino effect. I feel like I'm running the Toronto Transit Commission right now. This is not a compliment, I can tell you that. Go ahead and add some people working over here. I think you need 75, you need 20, and you need 15. So let's go ahead and get more people at the brick factory. Yeah, this is... do that. I think that should be a decent split. Three workers on that bus. 29 waiting. 4 waiting here. We'll see how this works out. I'm a little nervous. I'd be lying. Didn't say I was a little nervous. Oh, hey, look. It's a pile of coal over here. Cool. All right. Let's sort the brick export situation out, though. Pause it. Let's go ahead and... I might need to destroy these is the thing. Why I didn't want to go ahead, because I can now flatten like so. And that might be good enough for me to send a road through. Okay, almost. If I can get up to here, and then things go sideways. Cool. Flatten you like this, though, and then hopefully that'll be good enough. Oh, still too much of a climb or descent. How that makes sense, I don't know. Okay, but we got a spot over here. There's that zigzagging. Alright, take it. So we can go over to here. Little back roads. Your road connection is over there. Wonder if I can actually do big a descent. How the hell is that too big a descent? Come on. You're fine, you're fine. See, it's perfect. Go ahead and do that. And this is also too big a climb or descent. Those things I don't think are very likely to get caught on fire, but I mean, I guess I should play it safe. At the risk of, like, completely forgetting all these important connections that I've made. Come on, I see you. That's really it. Okay, let's go ahead and cancel that. I mean, I could... Can't believe I'm doing all this. Can't believe I'm doing all this. just to sort one little thing out. I want to get those bricks up and running. Come on, trash. Be gone. There we go. Alright. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. To remember everything I've deleted. Which is sometimes harder than it might sound when you're in the middle of recording. Your brain's at like 100 different things a minute. Okay, you're gonna go like this. Okay. I'm gonna have a little bit of this path extending over this way. Okay. That. And then you're gonna curve on... No, you're not, because this is not nice to me. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and cancel that a little bit. Flatten this out a bit more. We can do that. Hook you up like that. Excellent. There we go. Beautiful. Sorry, I just like need some things to look a little bit neater than they sometimes want to. Okay, let's go ahead and get this set up now. Input over here. Output up that way. Like that is perfect. Conveyor belt set up that, and you like so with this one, please. And then the road over here is up like, oh, you goddamn kidding me. We're fine. We're fine, folks. We're fine. Everything's okay here. Nothing to worry about. There we go. Guaranteed connection. At least there's that. Okay. Watch. Now I can't get the conveyor belt connection to work. Okay. Good. Thank God. Thank God. Now it looks like all these construction orders have been given for some reason. No, they have not. Okay. So this is all fine and dandy. This is all good. This is great. This is wonderful. Cool. Truck's gonna go from here, carrying bricks over to here. And this crossing will be gone, unfortunately. We'll move it over to like here or something, even if it's... I don't even know if it's necessary, to be perfectly honest. I don't think that crossing has helped us even once. What will help us, though, is... Alright. Where is the warehouse? There it is. So just the small one, I think, should do the trick. What I'd want to do is probably put it up over there. Right, so we do something like that. Get these roads cleaned up a little bit. Remove you. Flatten this a bit. Flatten it to the railway track, please, dear God. Need to make sure it's a smooth transition from up top to down here. Alright, this will just take a second here. They're taking their time to flatten. There we go. Okay, hopefully that's smooth enough. If I get the warehouse... I hate, sometimes it annoys me how things are spread out a little bit. Like sometimes it makes perfect sense and sometimes it's like, well, if this is here, why isn't the other thing here as well? Right, so if I put you over here, right? Got the road that'll have to loop up, which is a little annoying. Or I mean, I could put the road like, do the connection like this. Though the warehouse used to be like this. Now let's sort this out. Once and for all. Get rid of all this track over here. Okay, and we're gonna get the train... Cargo train station is what loops things through. The warehouse does not carry bricks. Am I mistaken? Warehouse does, no, not carry bricks. Okay, cool. I was looking at resource needed to build. Okay, yeah, so I'm not crazy. All right. Sorry, folks. So let's get the cargo train station. like this. Can't build due to infrastructure, obviously. Do that. It's fine. There we go. And can't build due to infrastructure still. There's the perfect spot. Right there. Gotta do a little rotation dance, I guess. That looks about right. Flatten this a bit. There we go, there we go. Nice and smooth, hopefully. Nudge you over like this. Alright, and get the train connections done. Knew this was gonna happen, so that's fine. Not annoyed. Actually. Like, legitimately. Saw it coming. There we go. Boom, done. Nice. And let's get the warehouse. No, not the warehouse. The open storage, sorry. Over here, like... So, like, I can do something like this. No, because I need a lot of space for some reason. I could do this. Flatten the train, get that connection. Got the road connect. Oh, you know what? Here, this is an option. Or I prefer this, maybe. Nah, I prefer this. That way the platform has a connection as well. Alright, let's rotate to see if we can get a perfect lineup. Yeah, that's a lot better. We can do something like this, I suppose. It won't be perfect either way. Do that. Flatten that terrain. Let's take a second. And... watch, it's not going to work. Alright, I stand correct. Get you moving over this way. Flatten this terrain. Hopefully it'll line up nicely. Yep. Do that, and then do something like this. What other infrastructure is in the way? No other infrastructure out here. There. Works for me. Cancel this and that. And then at least we have some room to go up and around over there. Okay, so that's all good. This stuff, though, this I've left, like I said, I was going to forget. And I almost did. So high voltage wires going from here to... Okay, let's go ahead and delete you. High voltage wire going from here to here to here. And then a little hop over there. Come on, I see it. Come on, baby. There it is. Okay, and then connection's not super clean, but it's fine. It's fine. And then up over here, we had a little connection. It was a high voltage connection as well between these two. And I think that was all the power cutting we did. All the other lines are fine. All the other lines, I think, are fine. All right. The question is, are you getting any power? I don't know if it will. We'll find out soon enough. What we're going to do for now, though, is build and build and build. And let's go ahead and get all of our infrastructure auto building as well, from roads to railways to conveyor belts to electricity. Any of these as well if necessary. And then press play and see it all come together. Well, hopefully... power is still flowing. I don't know if it'll actually reach that far. And it does not. Okay. That's a couple of issues. First of all, we gotta figure this out. Normally just a matter of like canceling and then rebuilding. And then the power resumes. There it is, just like that. So that's fine. Cool. Beautiful. Lovely. We need to get this done as well. Forgot to do this. That's fine. Oh, right, I'm paused. Jesus. This is what happens when you're handling this many things all at once. Alright, so power, is power still flowing down over here? Yes, they still have power down here. Best way to find out is by doing that. Okay, cool. You're fine. So you, I don't think, are receiving power, though. Correct. We're not receiving power. What I could do is this electrical substation is feeding a couple of things. We might want to get another one done. All these roads set up. All of these roads set up. Thank you very much. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and build a little power substation. Perhaps over here. Perhaps over here. If we could fit it. Don't think the road will get there. Go ahead and do this. But right over here, like so. And then we can get the medium voltage wires coming out of this because we've got so many slots available. And boom, done. The power should be flowing in here. Building is without power supply for some reason. There we go, done. That problem is solved. And now we need a vehicle that has a covered hull, I think, to cover bricks. No. Open hull? Yeah, open hull. Let's like maximize our efficiency though. 11 tons is the most I've seen. Oh no, 7.2? 11 tons is the most I've seen. That's a logger though. Well, I like the taste of a logger. I don't think it's supposed to be carrying bricks like this. Go with that. Just the one for now. We'll have you starting at the brick factory and then going to this open storage. Let's go. And hopefully we have people, yeah, we have people working here. We've got bricks being produced. And what we'll do is we'll get this train that just did an export run. Get that train to add a couple of stops to its path. So after the aggregate storage, it'll go to here, where it'll load bricks. But we can't store bricks on this thing yet. You know what? Back to your Home Depot. This video not sponsored by Home Depot because we need to add a car to actually export bricks. That's probably the issue there. Speed up, buddy. Speed up. That's okay. I'm going to keep this stop here, though, so I remember that I need to change what it's loading. Hold on, not unload, load. Damn it. Brick's still not an option. Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't make a little mistake there. Just keep it as crop for now, and then, yeah, we'll load up bricks when we get there. And this truck over here, it's pretty neat as well. You can see the bricks being loaded up, stacked up. They look like little wafers. But yeah, we'll wait. We're not in a rush. We'll go here. We'll pick up the bricks. Then we'll sell the bricks as well. Make some money. Why not? We've got a surplus, I think, of coal. Trains look like they're working fine as well, as long as power stays active. Of course, as I go to look, we lose power. 28 workers waiting to be picked up. How many people are you carrying? Train? None. This is something we need to sort out. That is something we need to sort out. But at least we've got our education system running smoothly. Lots of professors teaching lots of students when I'm not looking, hopefully. Because when I'm looking, apparently that's not the case. We've got a couple more bus networks set up as well. We're trying to keep this working smoothly. I think we're doing okay. And our industrial sector is growing as well, which is, you know, neat to see. All right, this is where we're going to call it a session, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by dropping a like and a comment down below. It really helps me understand, like I said before, what you guys are interested in watching more or less of. Also, pretty cool to see how the city is growing. I like zooming out to this vantage point at the end of every session because we can kind of see how things are expanding as it expands. Like, it's neat. I try to get a similar angle at the end of the session and at the beginning, but yeah, so cool. I hope you guys are enjoying it because I'm definitely enjoying the game. It's nice seeing it all come together. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You make a huge difference in keeping us alive and running smoothly. And a massive thanks, of course, goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.